Hey guys, it's Isabella Illustrations here and welcome to a new video. So today's video is going to be, as promised, my TV show collection video. So let's get started. Alright, so just for the record, these are not all the TV shows I do want to have on Blu-ray or on DVD. There are other shows that have not come out on Blu-ray yet that I want to get a box set of one day, but that doesn't exist. So like My Little Pony, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, stuff like that. There are my favorite series, but I just don't have them on Blu-ray, so I don't have them in this collection. And I don't have them on DVD either because I just can't find that kind of collection. So these are just my favorites that I have on the shelf. Not my favorites of all time, let's say, because there's some stuff missing from here. But the first one I will talk about is Alf. Alf is super old, so I would understand if none of you know what this is. But it is a comedy. It is a sitcom, and it is really fun. They canceled it because of The Fresh Prince, and I love The Fresh Prince, but now I'm very mad at The Fresh Prince. Because this show is so fun and good, and I love the family. I loved Alf too. He's so funny and so wacky, and I just loved him. He was just so fun. Everything he did was so bonkers, and all the shenanigans he gets up to. I'm surprised this family kept him around for so long. Yeah, they finished on a cliffhanger, which the whole thing got canceled, so it was kind of awful. But this is the complete collection. I got it off of Amazon. Loved this series, could watch it again. I binged this whole thing, like all 3 seasons I think there were, on Amazon Prime within like less than a month. That's how great this show was. I couldn't stop watching. So, had to have it on DVD, because that's the only way I could get it. But I love it, and I'm so happy to have it. Because this is a really old show, so it's going to be hard to find this later on in life. So I'm very happy I have it, so I can always watch it whenever I want and not have to pay for streaming services. So yeah, there's 2 big sets in here. Yeah, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Fun series, I highly recommend it. It's super funny, and I like a good laugh because life is full of awful things at the moment. Next show, which is also kind of old, it's from the 90s. It's the Sonic the Hedgehog, or Sonic Sat AM, which is what it's called. It's the complete series. I love this Sonic show. It's my favorite Sonic show of all of them. I liked Sonic Underground, but I don't have that collection yet. I hope to one day get it, because it actually was a really good show too. But yeah, Sonic Sat AM was just amazing. I could watch this 1,000 times and never be bored. I loved Sonic. I loved Tails. I loved the characters in this. I liked all the original characters too, because we don't see many of these characters in the games. So it's actually quite fun to see something a bit different. And I loved Sonic and his relationship with Sally, or somewhat kind of not relationship. Anyway, I watched it for those 2 a lot mostly, but I do love Sonic and Tails, and I love the adventures, and I loved that it did end on a cliffhanger. I don't love that it ended on a cliffhanger, but it did end in a positive note where they stopped the bad guy. So I felt like it was a pretty good conclusion if you ignore the last 10 seconds of the finale. Yeah, I think it's perfect. I think it was really good, and I should really rewatch this again because I miss it so much. Oh, I even forgot about this. It's like, but it's so good, and that's why we get physical copies in this house, so we don't forget about our favorite TV shows, and we always can rewatch them again. Next is a recent addition to this collection, and it is Batman the Animated Series. This is such a good series. I hope to get the Batman Beyond series, which is kind of like an after this kind of series, which yeah, it's $60, so it's gonna take a while to get that. But finally have the whole Batman the Animated Series, and this is on Blu-ray. Got it at Walmart. I think they re-released or this or whatever, and I just had to get this collection. It comes with so many bonus features. This show is so good. I love this. Kevin Conroy is my favorite version of Batman of all time. Not just animation, live action, everything in general. His Batman's the best version of Batman in this series, and I just love it. I love this series. I could watch it so many times. I love the Joker, voiced by Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill did a perfect job. I love his Joker. I think he's so fun to watch. Also, these episodes have really a lot of depth, and they really speak about important things. And I think that it also shows a side of Batman that is important to show people. And I just enjoy this show a lot and having fun and rewatching it again and again. And it comes with 2 movies, this thing. It comes with the 2 movies also. So it's such a good collection. I highly recommend it. It comes with so many bonus features. Any fan of this series should definitely get this collection. It is phenomenal. Next is the 4th season of Once Upon a Time. I watched this show from season 1 till the second to last season with my mom on TV every week. We were obsessed. This show was super good, but the only season I loved so much that I actually could buy on Blu-ray was the Frozen season, and that was in the season 4. I loved it. It came out at a time where I was in love with Frozen, so the fact that they were doing a Frozen season, I was just like, more Frozen content, yes! So I had to own this. Because it was live action Frozen kind of thing, and it was not a redo of the first film. It was kind of like a continuation, which I loved, because that was before Frozen 2 came out. And so we got some really cool stuff. We got some cool backstory. We got some more Hans content, which he's right behind me right there. So, now, I love him as a villain, so I was happy to see him in this. I think the actors they picked were perfect for the roles, so I loved this season, and I had to get it for my collection. It's just something I would definitely rewatch again. Next, I got I think this is 2 seasons of Sonic X. It doesn't have season 3, which kind of upsetting, but season 3 was kind of a bit out there in terms of the rest of the series. I felt like the first 2 seasons were pretty good. I loved this series too. I think it's my 3rd favorite Sonic series of all time. The only anime I have ever watched and liked. I don't watch anime. I really don't care for it. But this is so much fun. I loved the Shadow episodes, I think the best. I think that learning about him was really fun. I love his story. It's so complex, but I just love it. And I loved Sonic and his crew are fun too. But man, I haven't watched this show in so long, but I watched it on repeat for a while, and I need to watch this again because it is a really good series, and that's why I got it on, I think this is DVD, but whatever. Anyway, I have it. I'm happy. The last series I have is Harley Quinn seasons 1 and 2. Now this is definitely more not R-rated, but TV mature rated. The only mature TV show I like. I don't really watch things that are rated mature on TV. I'm more of a teen/child stuff liker or lover. But yeah, this is a pretty good series, especially as my first adult TV show. I think it's definitely worth it. I think it's really good. It's very fun. I enjoyed it. Could only find them on DVD, but totally worth it. I love these. I'll definitely rewatch them again before the next season comes out, which should be soon. Yeah, I think these were fun. I had a fun time, not a hard time. And yeah, I really enjoy this series. And as I said, Harley Quinn's like one of my favorite characters in DC. And so that's why I just have to pick this series up. It's super fun and enjoyable. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll make more videos in the future. School's been, as I said, very tough this semester, so I'm doing my best. I hope you guys can understand that, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So, bye.